There. I don't understand what YouTube is. I really don't get it. Like, I had to reset my stream key twice, reopen and close OBS twice, and it still wouldn't put the stream back up. I really, really do not like that. At least Twitch functions. Like, as shit as their, you or a PR must be, like, they at least have a functional website. YouTube might not be the answer. Can you function? There we go. Alright, I'm gonna keep this up for practice sake. Yep. Why do I bad? If the YouTube stream goes down again, I'm going to swap over to Twitch, just so y'all know. Because I don't want to keep this circus act up of the going down every 30 minutes. I need to wake my mind up. What the heck? Can I... Oh, it's searching for playlist. Why? Alright, give me just 1 second. Okay. Hello, chat. Yep, still got the broken raft nut. What's up, Ian? I'd like to, Ian. I just gotta see what my schedule is looking like. Let me go grab that one chart as well from Black Pawn so I can go and show off the set list I was talking about 2 streams ago, technically. Alright. This is going to be one of the tier 1 songs in Archetype, so... Or not Archetype, Analog. So really easy. Which is good. But it's also, like, interesting enough to, like, warrant being shown. Plus, it's the first song Disturbed ever released, so that's kind of cool. Let me scan real quick. Here we go. Other than just always challenging yourself, there isn't really a trick. You just gotta challenge yourself all the time and let your body adjust. Oh, I agree, Deza. This is Stupefy by Disturbed. This one as well. Analog. That's what makes Analog cool. We don't give a shit about charting standards. We just do what's fun. And here's a cool solo. Yeah, there's tier 1 through 7 and 1 tier 8 song. 7 is like tier 16 or so of Paradigm in terms of difficulty aim. Okay, that's cool. Hold on, I want to look at that again. That goes along to the modulation of the guitar in the background. Neat thing about this set list, for those of you who are interested in downloading, it's full difficulty, 100%. So, no matter how hard the chart, there's always lower tiers. And we're not charting easy and medium like you standardly would. Let me show that off real quick. Here's a good chart to show that. Ballistic. This is what Solo 1 looks like on Expert. Pretty tough. Definitely not something every player would be good at. It's only tier 6, but that's still pretty hard. I don't expect every player to play that. This is what the hard chart looks like. I'm sure you can agree, marginally easier. But also not free at the same time. And this is what medium looks like, which you'll see something interesting about medium. There's orange notes, but no green notes. And then on easy, of course, we've got this. Blues and oranges, but no greens or reds. So yeah, it just gets progressively easier. However, it's moved up the fretboard because if you think about it, if you're a player that can only play easy and you're limited to 3 frets, it doesn't really matter which frets you use, right? Just so long as you use 3 of them. So by putting it on the higher notes to start with, whenever players move to medium, they have already started playing with their index anchored to yellow before. So you get used to moving from one position to another. It makes the transition from medium to hard way, way more obvious. Also, there's no open notes in hard, which there are in expert. Yeah, I've heard of Squeezes. I watch Good Gamer Man stream and stuff. Wow, I missed on easy. Everybody make fun of me. Alright. But yeah. So that's what's going to be coming in analog. Which is cool. The scuff is what we were on, right? Nope. Sort by. Still wrong. So it's the top one? Yes. Okay. Cool. Let me make sure I'm recording real quick. Bang. Alright. too many concurrent sessions. Try closing other recording software. Hello? What you mean other recording software? Is it conflicting with Shadowplay or something? Oh no. It must have been. It must have been conflicting with Shadowplay, huh? Let me make sure I've got the methods down for the funny parts. I'm on easy still. By the way, the easy chart of the Olympian is really fun if you're new to the game. It has all 5 frets, so you have to know how to move between the fretboard, but it doesn't have anything that would require unfair tapping. You can one-hand through the entirety of it and probably FC. I shouldn't be playing through it without practicing. Okay, well, let me... I think Mekon's working on just a standard hard tech FC. Not a 22 part, just all of the sections. Which is still difficult, like still very hard. It's by no means easy. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad I'm your first stream. I can start you off with a good start, you know? Somebody who can FC max velocity, because clearly no one else in the community can. God, that's something I want to point out. I've been tweeting like once every 2 months that I have the only max velocity FC and that I'm the best player in the world because of that. And every single time I get responses being like, "Yo, I'm gonna go FC it right now to stop his jokes." But then no one fucking does it. What do you? Is it just that fucking hard? Or is it just like beyond the point where you can piss clip it so you don't care? I gotta know. What's the deal with max velocity? Sunrise probably has a lot of random things. Like random FCs of people getting it, just in not caring to upload. Because it's one of those songs where you could really just shit it out if you wanted to. But it would be kind of mean to Shmooey to upload it, you know? That would be our roommate's girlfriend vibing. Yeah, I've FC'd Dublin down to Georgia a couple times. I've also got it on 165% speed. I've FC'd every hard song in the full series on different engines. I never did it on their original engine. I've done Guitar Hero 1 on its original engine, and I have one song I haven't FC'd on Guitar Hero 80s, but I've got every other one. Oh, you are shitting on a cactus right now. Fuck off. Can I stop missing? Hello? What's the problem? Insult to injury. Yeah, I went and FC'd Bark at the Moon after 40 minutes at AGDQ, because there was a GH1 setup with a CRT, so I was like, alright, sure, I'll play Bark at the Moon. And then I got like a -1 on sight read. Or not really a -1, but like an FC up to the final part of the solo. Like, not the part where you would reasonably not choke anymore, because of course the outro is hard. But like, I FC'd almost to the end of it first try. I also went and FC'd D-Control in that same session because, yeah, D-Control was way harder for me. I think I spent like an hour going for it. The song that no doubtably took the longest was Get Ready to Rock, though. Fire It Up was pretty bad as well, but Bark at the Moon and Texas Flood were not challenging for me, really. Ballroom Blitz was really weird. I spent like an hour and a half practicing the solo without FC'ing it once, fell asleep, woke up, played the song once, and FC'd it. So it was first try of the day. So I had FC'd the solo a couple times, but not in the session where I was practicing beforehand. The main thing that gave me the tip over whenever I was able to get it was there's a BPM change halfway through the weird strummy solus bits. The echo strumming. My favorite unbiased set lists. It's really hard to choose between Paradigm and CTH2, man. Because there's a lot that CTH2 does that Paradigm doesn't that I really like, but also a lot of things that Paradigm does that CTH2 doesn't that I really like. It's one of those two, though, for sure. Both set lists lack full difficulty, so I feel like Analog might take the cake for my favorite once it's done. The song that I'm missing in Guitar Hero 80s is Play With Me, by the way. Absolutely fuck that song. I don't know what the deal is with it. Unless I strum all the hopos like GH1 style, I don't hit the part in the solo. And playing it GH1 style is so inconsistent on GH2, my god. Not to mention all the chokeable bits right after. I've never FC'd past the first part of the solo and Play With Me. I just haven't put enough time in. Oh my fuck. Really? Circuit Breaker, and this is nothing against the charters for it, is probably my least favorite set list of all time. Like, I don't know how best to explain this, but like, Circuit Breaker kind of started something in the community, which was demonizing fun charts. Like, it was saying like it was a bad thing to express creative freedom. Like, every single time I look at a Circuit Breaker chart, I'm just like, the other chart that exists of this is way, way more fun. This has no soul. What is the point of this? I get, like, that it's great for beginners and stuff, but, like, full difficulty is great for beginners. If you make a set list that has absolutely no value to top players, and is actually directly a middle finger to top players saying that hard charts are bad, then you're not going to get good community reception, at least from our side of the community. I understand, like, casuals that are just playing for, what's the word for it? Nostalgia probably don't care. It's not even CSC charting style. Circuit Breaker was way worse. like you would think CSC standard like makes a little bit of sense. You know, you want to make sure that you have your 2 seconds of silence at the beginning. You want to make sure that most of your notes are in the correct in the correct pitch. But like, there's accurate charting, and then there's making it easier so that you're able to play it, but it still makes sense to the audio. Normally that's what you do whenever you're nerfing a chart, not whenever you're starting a chart from scratch. But that's kind of what Circuit Breaker did. I don't have Circuit Breaker installed, but a perfect example is Maelstrom, where like with the note, what's the word for it? What was this? Who made Maelstrom again? Note Knot. With the Note Knot chart, it's like quad zigs and weird, cool, fun technical patterns. And then when you look at it, it's just like one tap note where a quad would be. Like, yes, I understand that in FL Studio, the artist placed one note and it made one wub. However, it's a wub, it's not one pitch. In that same vein, I really hate whenever they chart things that are obviously whammied and multiple pitches as a sustain. Like, would it kill you to place a trill? Would it kill you to let your players have fun? Because I don't know about y'all, but the main thing I looked for in Guitar Hero games back in the day, whenever I first got it, wasn't to just play through the playlist and have a bunch of fun listening to music. It was to find the hardest fucking song on that bitch and play it. I didn't care how bad I was. Maybe? But I feel like, okay, I'll put it this way. Whenever it comes to the way that I make set lists and stuff, whenever I am making something, my goal is to make sure that every single person that could be playing this set list, that could be downloading it, is, like, represented in some way with their skill department, right? At least that was the goal of Paradigm and what I'm doing with every Chartist set list moving forward. Those Digitizer and Circuit Breaker just feel like they were designed for nothing but new players. Like, it's charting. That's about what you can say. Like, any more than that, and it might not be true. Now, the new set list that's out, that just came out, Bit Crusher, I've heard some really good things about that one. CSC has definitely gotten way better with making set lists ever since that, so I haven't downloaded it yet. I really want to give it a look. Yeah, like, you can make a specialized set list. Like, Gent Hero is a good example of something that I feel like was designed very well for what it is supposed to be. Because, like, there isn't really that many songs that are genty in most set lists, like, that have really technical strum rhythms and stuff. If you want to play something that has really technical strum rhythms, you download Gent Hero. That's just how it is. For a gimmick set list, that is a perfect example. I don't feel like the gimmick was made that interesting with just the electronic-only but easy charted set lists. The gimmick of Plastic Shred Hero worked out really well, too. And what's great about that is it essentially allowed us to shitpost and get away with it. I guarantee you half the charts, if you look back in Plastic Shred Hero, aren't as amazing as you remember. They're charts, and they're quirky. They have a lot of replay value for that reason alone, but they're not that good. There's definitely not... there's artistic value in Plastic Shred Hero, not so much actually, what's the word for it? Not so much good value in terms of skillful charting. Yeah, pretty much. Because that was around the era whenever, like, you literally were attacked for questioning CSE standards. Like, it's improved a lot ever since, because, like, we've gotten to the point where people realize, oh, you know, these are, like, real people's lives that are existing out here, and it doesn't matter that they're kind of poking fun at this one specific thing. We probably shouldn't be bullying for that long. I don't know, like, they had their heads super far up their asses back in, like, mid-2017 all the way through, like, mid-2019. It just felt like an uphill battle to ever get anything accomplished with both the staff of the Discord, the devs of the game, and the charters, too. Like, it felt like every single portion except the players making top FCs were completely against the players making top FCs. Like, for instance, didn't you have the charter role at some point, and then it was taken away for, like, it was taken away because you had, like, weird charts? Or Plamato, like, had it at some point, and it was taken away because he had some bad charts, or something like that. Like, it's like they were treating the charter role in the CH Discord like it was some verification symbol. Like, no. The charter role in the CH Discord should have only ever been, hey, these players chart, but instead they turned it into a hierarchy where if you didn't have the charter role, you weren't able to get your player icon into the game. That's still actually a problem right now, which I'm sure they're addressing in V1, but, like, why is that a thing? Why do I have to follow a CSC, like, side standard of charting to be allowed to have my charter icon in the game? What if my style of charts have nothing to do with accuracy? What if my name is Spoon+1 and I'm making things that every top player enjoys, but will not, you know, adhere to any good standard? Do I just not get the charter role? Yeah, you just don't get the charter role. You don't get your icon in the game. Learn to chart like us, you idiot. That's no longer the case, of course. They've gotten a whole lot better about that over the years, which I'm super thankful for. I don't even feel like a submission form should be necessary. All that's necessary is for them to allow charter icons to be read in the song folder. Then it's not necessary to go through all this hoopla to have it pre-installed. Just have it be in the songs folder. Why am I garbage at this video game? It goes, Ginster. There are a few CSC members that make overcharts of their own. They're of a different style that I would make, but they're still cool. No, this is not Act 2, still Act 1. The scuff is really hard. Yeah, that's very, very, very accurate, too. Which sucks, Jerome. Because imagine being me, right? Imagine being me who, like, grew up with the GH community and the standard that it is, and then having this random ragtag team of devs that barely work come up and be like, hi, we own your community now, by the way. and we're going to make every decision for you. You get no say. Go fuck yourself. That's essentially what happened. The only people that were really listened to in that era was Alec. Alec and George. If they said anything that was even slightly faltering to the game whatsoever, it's like an update was put out the next day. But I bitched about a bug that was present in the game for 2.5 years, and the devs decided to bully me for it rather than even accept that it was a possibility. I can't tell you the euphoria whenever Strylane was in my stream that one time and he was like, huh, it's weird that that's not hitting because you're doing it right. And I was like, yeah. You know what I've been telling you for 2 years? That notes skip? Assholes. Obviously, Strylane wasn't the one at fault there. Literally, it was a fucking hierarchy to get any information to the dev team because of the system. I guarantee you, like, that was the first time Strylane, like, took a second to look at it. Hi, Bob. How's it going? Yeah, this song's pretty stupid in difficulty. That ballistic chart, like, is technically public, but that like the link isn't anymore. You know what's really sad, though? Don't get me wrong, I'm incredibly happy that the community's way more, like, together nowadays, and, like, we see more stuff eye to eye. Why did it have to take such intense, like, physical pain and emotional pain from everyone on all sides to get to that point? You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad we're over singing Kumbaya and holding hands now, but, like, fuck, it was made so hard. I would somewhat agree, George, but it was, like, so much worse here. Because I've been a part of, like, multiple smaller game communities where they have similar problems, but they're brushed to the side because there's good organization, and the people at the top actually worked for the people everywhere on the inside. What happened in the GH community could be best explained by, like, okay, so, like, imagine Fortnite, right? But, like, nowadays, where the main purpose of people playing the game is to play it for skill, and they play it to get better at the game, right? Now, imagine they start releasing updates for Fortnite that is just the PvE game. It's just the Save the World game type. There isn't an update for the competitive players for over 3.5 years. Now, imagine anytime a top player says something's wrong with the game, they're just said that's not a thing. That's not real. That's not a problem. Imagine if Ninja went up to the devs of Fortnite and was like, shooting's broken, then they're like, you're broken. Shut up, idiot. That is pretty much Guitar Hero, or rather Clone Hero from 2017 to 2019. Geometry Dash, for instance, while they have a way harder problem with, like, social issues, at least their, like, top player scene is structurally sound and integrated within the portion of the game. At least most of the Geometry Dash community gives a shit whenever something big happens, right? There's always, like, 1 million or so views on the next #1 on the Geometry Dash leaderboard. Then there's communities like Osu, where, like, the top streamers could stream, not say a single word, and average 14,000 people just because they like looking at the gameplay. And then there's Clone Hero, where whenever we get an accomplishment that completely blows everything we've ever done out of the water, and potentially anything that other game communities have done out of the water, it gets 50,000 views. I totally understand why so many players now were quitting. Because, like, it made no sense to me, like, towards the beginning of 2021, and through these times, why, like, Send It and them quit. But really, like, it makes no sense to perpetually throw your head against a wall whenever the skill set that you're working on isn't what's flashy and isn't what gets views. For instance, like, Send It could upload an FC of Bodhisattva 115, which would be fucking ridiculous, by the way. So nuts. Probably could take him multiple weeks of just RNG trial to get, and it could get 48 views, and then they just move on and accept that as normal. That really, really, really sucks. It's like, unless you already have an audience to begin with, the community will not get you an audience here. You're going to have to go external and bring other people to Clone Hero for you to have any sort of chance. Hence why I went to AGDQ and stuff, you know what I mean? I was like, okay, I need to do something, like, immediately, otherwise this game will fucking die. And I kind of feel like it might have been a bad move on my part, considering there hasn't been an update since before AGDQ, but I don't know. I'm on a public test build right now, which I guess is public, but it's just like a normal release, essentially, hidden behind a wall. I like that you can get these things. For the top players, it makes sense. But since they're developing with a casual basis in mind, right, I find it very, very odd that the casual features are being locked behind a PTB when we very well could easily be on, like, V27 or something. Craig, you've been talking about this one suggestion for the past 25 minutes, man. I'm not going to play it. I don't take song requests during grinds, for one, and I don't play meme songs for two. The 300,000 note song I've already FC'd on my channel. I'm not going to play the one that just breaks your game for the funny. That's not my style of content. I'm here to kick as many notes' ass as possible. These notes are getting massacred at the speed of sound. Well, to be fair, my Marathon FC is probably my worst FC. No, second worst FC. Like, in terms of actual FC value, Marathon and Salami Strikes Back are fucking garbage accomplishments. The fact that I uploaded them at all showed that I had no care for standard whatsoever. So I totally understand the community not seeing Marathon and being like, whoa, because if they just go 15 minutes in, I'm quint zigging on ladders, you know what I mean? Like, that's lame. That's fucking lame. That's not playing Guitar Hero. Like, there's a huge difference between ghosting for methods and spamming. Spamming is just not how you play the game. It's not how you win respect from the community. It's how you cheat yourself in the long run. Yeah, streaming's my full-time job, Matthew. I feel like sliding in 90% of applications isn't spamming, though there are instances where it's used as spam. I feel like if you need to slide to be able to pull off the speed for something, it doesn't even matter if it's spammed, because you have a physical limitation. You can't hit that speed. That makes sense. If you're doing it on sections like this because you don't have the technicality for it, that's cheating. That's whenever you're, like, completely ruining the point of the game. It's not just beneficial from an entertainment standpoint, either. Also, wish I had the method for that down. Like, even from if you're just playing the game and not even uploading your accomplishments, it pays off so much to play the game like I'm doing right now. To restart and not just hand yourself the accomplishment whenever you feel like you've done it. Give yourself the accomplishment whenever you have perfected that achievement. Whenever it is beyond a shadow of a doubt not improvable. Because then, you'll have not only way more opportunities to grow your technicality alongside your gameplay, you don't outgrow your roots too quickly. You don't get to the point where one skill set is way too good, like most players are having right now, because they get to a point where they're way too good at tapping, and then find any other skill set way too hard to improve at. All strums definitely isn't boring. You're just playing the wrong stuff if you think it is. All strums is best accentuated by either songs that are sweepy of similar notes per second, or songs that are technical of varying notes. So like either genty style note placement or like sweepy things that are consistent. Like for instance, I feel like Underworld Solo Medley is way more fun on all strums than like what's the word for it? Time Requiem Solo Medley, for instance. Because Time Requiem Solo Medley, while it's all sweeps, the sweeps constantly change, like, note step, and it's always a weird catching back up system. It doesn't feel natural. Underworld is way more, like, sure harder, but also has way more, like, opportunity for you to hit things, if that makes sense. It's not always catch up, it's not just that the entire time. Well, I'll just put it this way. This is not in the top 5 hardest sections in the Olympian. Not even close. This is the bottom of the top 10, and I've spent an hour and a half trying to FC it. This is just one of the easy parts at the beginning, 10 minutes into the song. No, most people have moved on from caring about Guitar Hero 3. The engine's just too broken. It's not harder or easier than Clone Hero, it's both. I feel like the released chart that exists of Aurora Borealis isn't harder than Megalodon to start with. The chart that I was thinking of and remembering doesn't exist. Yeah, for real. It's really, really weird that people, like, consider GH3, like, the casual people, like the players in the community, consider GH3 harder than Clone Hero. Like, they think Clone Hero is just so much fucking easier that, like, Ian's solo FFC on GH3 is really fucking difficult because it's on GH3. Like, whoa, it's on GH3. No, you just don't know how GH3 works. The front end is 100 ms. That's, like, 30 more than Clone Hero. Granted, the back end shrinks, but, like, the front end is bigger by default. It's like playing on negative 30 ms, except with all the front end. That's a lot of time to work with the notes. So long as you're used to it, of course, and not working without the leniency. Whenever the body's used to GH3's leniency, it's not hard at all. You couldn't rake as easily because hopos were messed up. Sure. And I kind of preferred how that worked in some ways, but also I think the utility of being able to rake through things is really cool for players who don't want to, you know, be extremely accurate. Are you fucking kidding me, man? This is not fun. Can I move on, please? Like, good fucking god. I've been on the scuff for over, like, an hour and 30 minutes now. Oh, there's definitely a method I've been missing here. There's definitely a really easy method that I've just not been doing. I've been making this way harder on myself than necessary. Okay. I feel like we're going to see a really big rise in players that have modded controllers going into 2022. It's getting way easier for modders to make controllers at this point, and they're starting to collaborate with each other so that it's easier to do. Alright. What up, Lean? Yeah, it's definitely intimidating to start modding controllers, for sure. But once you figure it out, it's not the most difficult thing in the world. What I want to do is work with one modder or so to get a video up teaching players how to turn their guitar into an Arduino, like, for, like, less than $20. Because the biggest thing that, like, is a struggle for guitar modders is to get the guitar bodies. They have the Arduino components to be able to do it. So if we just like get a pack together that's like all the Arduino components that you would possibly need, then players could use that kit to make their own Arduino controllers DIY at home. Theoretically, modders could like create a service where they pay for like, I don't know, $45 worth of things to make a controller, and then put that in a $60 package for people to buy. Because then you don't even have to do the work of assembly. It's all in the player's hands. Do a good enough tutorial, and then the people who buy your stuff will have to do it themselves. You make a tiny profit each time, and you mass produce. Granted, it's a little bit harder for us on the community side because we don't have factories and stuff to make as money as possible. But since we're still at like the Etsy stage, like you very well could sustainably make an what's the word for it? Not analog, modular design for a Guitar Hero controller that's as easy as purchasing and putting inside the plastic. I'm getting a mech fret guitar right now. It's really hard to make on your own, but there's a lot of people in the community who make mech fret guitars that you can get. They typically go for like $100 to $120, so keep that in mind. You're gonna end up paying a lot. So Fire Exit Man, Bormo Time, and 760, and Super Katana, I believe, all sell mech fret guitars. My first ever FC was Top Gun Anthem on Guitar Hero 3. That fucking sucks. Holy shit. And of course I get the method right! Pain. Nothing but pain. Hi, Sebastian. Just so you know, I don't speak any language other than English. So I'm not going to stop you from typing in other languages, but I can't understand what you're saying. Be functional. Oh, hold on. It's on the wrong voltage. Fun fact, this section used to only have 2 strums on the highest note, and it was in sets of 24ths, I think? No, these are definitely in sets of 64, so they were in 48ths. I made it harder, because I realized there was nothing hard in this song. So I'm currently kicking myself in the ass, you know, in the past, like making this harder on myself, because like I should have thought about it. Like I was going to be the person that has to go through and get all these individual parts. I should have realized that I shouldn't make it harder on myself. But, you know, here we are. Alrighty. Let's hope I've got this down. I'm just gonna try and standard strum it. Because the raking being inconsistent is too much. I can't have inconsistent rakes. Weed where? Where? Oh shit, you're talking about me. Okay, yes. There are full set list leaderboards on ScoreSpy, yes. It's not integrated into the game right now, unfortunately, but if you want to, you can go to scorespy. I want to say com? I don't know what ScoreSpy's actual URL is, but ScoreSpy is a service that allows you to take your screenshots that you collect from your non-public test version build of Clone Hero and upload them to compete against other players' scores. It automatically creates leaderboards for songs that aren't ranked, and the ones that are ranked are supposed to go towards things in the future, though the dev is still working on things. At the moment, it's really just a chart score indexing tool and not much else. Hopefully, it becomes more in the future. I'll just let people know where I'm at if I'm at that point. I'm going to be playing in order, so just assume I've FC'd everything up before this point. Yes! I didn't choke. Fuck yeah. Nice. Finally got that done with. Now the vibe. This one's way easier. I think this is the easiest, actually. Like, the single easiest part of the Olympian. I think. No, I was wrong. It's the blip that's the easiest one. This one's not that hard, though. It has flash. That's about it. I was nervous in all the other runs. That time I was pretty in control. I'm gonna have to learn that method, but that shouldn't be too bad. Oh, that's gonna be rough, actually. Dread D and Reality and H Solo are all in the understanding, I think. I mixed up this and the blip, Matthew Dollar. The culling is also kind of bad, but it's cheesable, so it's not the worst. If the culling was forced standard strumming, then yeah, it would be the hardest one by far. Yeah, but that's not accurate, Jerome. It's far easier to do it gallopy. Or to do it with using the hopos, for that matter. How hard is Zenith again? Oh, it's not hard. Let me practice Flash then. Here's the part. Oh yeah. This isn't a Tech FC that I can do in one sitting. Oh, man. So this is what it's like to get your Cheerios pissed in. No, wait, no. That's what would happen if I FC this section right now. Okay, good. This is how I'd like to FC it. No, I could not lean. This is a harder Flash than the one that you've played. Like, the release version of Flash is harder than unnerfed Flash. Because I went into the audio and made it harder. It bursts at 120 notes per second. Okay. Twice in a row is safe enough for me, I feel like. My favorite sections in this are probably the metal, the understanding, the neurotrap, or neurostrike rather, and whichever Hyperbolus part was, forget the name. The Omnipotence. That's what it was. Come on, Flash. Come on. That didn't even go past the fucking strike line. Wow. You say that like I don't know that, Lean. Oh yes, speaking of plant. Go. That was specifically for keys. There we go. Show of hands, did anybody in chat ever play Hack/Mine, that one modded Minecraft pack back in the day? It was a 1.3 mod, so quite a bit old, but really fun. I've been thinking of making an actual, like, public server for that mod pack. I know it's dead, and I know it's for 1.3. However, I feel like my audience is big enough to where it would support it. And faction servers on that used to be, like, super fun. Sad. want to try something. That's working fucking way better. Hold on. Okay, not perfect, but like, wow, way better. Never mind, it just stopped. Maybe it's not a timing thing. Maybe it's the exact opposite of a timing thing. Wow, not even that worked! Holy shit. Okay. I feel like this guitar just might not be good enough for this song. But I've hit it a couple times. I have an idea. If I can find the screwdriver. There it is. That seemed to work a little better. Could I make that work? No. Okay, yeah, that just proved to me that it's a guitar issue. I slowed my sliding down and it worked better. You mean that shit? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Okay. There really be people that rake downwards and slide upwards in this community. "120 notes per second, almonds." How's it going, Red Wolf? Shop.goodwill.com, Radish. I'm gonna try something. One, I'm gonna unscrew this more. And two, I'm going to swap guitars. Where's the other guitar body, Zach? The Arduino one. Where's the other Arduino guitar body? That? Which bucket? Oh, that's not a bucket. That's a it's a box.
Bucket, box, bucket, box. I'm gonna say bucket and beat. How far are you?
The vibe.
Number.
4. Yeah, this is way harder than 1994.
No. Really?
Yeah. Fun fact.
Harder than Megalodon?
Yeah, you know. Well, it's not harder to Tech FC than FC Megalodon,
No
but
way, guys. Hey, do you want me to cook dinner or do you want to
yes, cook, please.
hungry now?
Yeah. Let's see here. Can I do this any better? You know what might help this actually? Video offset -35. This is making me better at sliding, which is cool. Having to use bad hardware and still slide sucks. Yeah, I got scuff. No, blip is the easiest. I can fuse the vibe for the blip. This is one of the top 5 harder ones. I think this is number 5, to be honest. Like, above this, the Wrath, the Understanding, the Culling, and the Glitch are all harder. This one has, like, Solus 2 syndrome, though. Although it's more like Inverted 2 syndrome. Really long intro, fucking ridiculous part that requires luck to hit, somewhat easy solo afterwards. Pretty much, yeah. Nah, Neurofunk's not that bad. The Olympian is split into 22 parts. This is part 4. Woo! Okay. You know what happened there? Because the frets are so loose, it didn't register a zig. That sucks. Okay. Gosh, I was so ready to be done with this. Back to hell again. Let's go. How's y'all's day? How you doing? Lean, I feel like making fun of that at a certain point gets as annoying as the take. Hello, Ty. Oh, nice job. Oh yeah, speaking of which, if any of y'all are interested in playing on a Tekkit Legends SMP, if you are a subscriber on my Twitch, you can go to my Discord and find the IP pinned in the subs only channel. I'd rather our community set a good standard and, like, try to be as good as possible instead of just making fun of the people for how bad they've been in the past by being bad in return. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh my why? What? Dude. Dude. I am not restarting until I am like 4 times higher than I am right now. No one jinxed it. It wasn't even a hardware miss. I fretted a chord as a single note. Yeah, drugs are bad, kids. But adults. That was a big one. Let's go.
I'm boiling the mac and cheese. Are you ready for the mac and cheese?
There we go.
What if I put the mac and cheese on the pizza crust?
That would be cool. I've had mac and cheese pizza before.
What?
I've had mac and cheese pizza before. It's pretty good.
Are we gonna try it, or do you want to just have mac and cheese?
Put it on the pizza. I'll try it.
Yay! I'm not gonna put all of it on because I don't think there's
Okay.
enough crust.
I have not had bacon mac and cheese pizza, but we can make that happen. We got bacon bits.
Oh no, there's green black bread.
This is way more than I should have had to work for this FC. I really hope I just get it quickly. I'd like to move on now. I've had my fun on negative 35 video settings. Okay. Alright, laser focus time. Okay. Yes! Fuck yeah. Good. One of the harder ones taken down. Definitely had to work for that one. Video capture device is messed up. Why? Gain, come back. What can I do about this? Give me a second. upstairs for a second. Had to turn the lights on. There was like no lighting on the stream. Alrighty. It's time to move on to screw our guitar back in. And to get off of... What's the word for it? Get off of the video settings. Alright, the Blight is next, yes. Yes, this part. Okay. I'm going to try to one-hand FC this to see if it's possible. I'm cheesed. Wow, Alice. Wow, wow, wow. You know what? Just wow. I can't believe you've just completely directly insulted my musical taste. Hold on. There's nothing in this in solo that's like really tough, right? I can one-hand all this? Wow, okay, yeah. All one-handable. This is definitely the easiest one, Black Pawn. Lol. Oh yeah, this definitely has a vibe to it. Idiot versus Supernovae, Black Pawn. No! 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 Dang it. I'm so bad. How did my Wow. Okay, I mean, that's not real. I just fucking did that without angering one-handed. Go fuck myself. What the shit? That's not alright. Alright.
The mac and cheese is the biggest difference between the mac and pizza in the oven.
Alright, sick.
I'm gonna let this sit for a minute while I wash the dishes.
Getting those one-hand rolls is not easy. Now, if I screw up on those chimneys at the end of this again, I'm going to cry. I just pulled off a stupid feat with anchorless one-handed. If I can't do it anchored one-handed, then I might as well not even play Clone Hero. All of the other top players would make fun of me, man. I can hear Darkly now. I'm not a plate, I swear. There we go. Actually, this is unironically a really cool entry-level tapping song. All you have to do is an anchor change for chimneys and basic triplets. I would probably even recommend this before like stuff like Lemon X Reaper's Hell. But yeah, that's done. Ah, we've got the Kitsos! This one's like the second easiest.
I'm gonna goof you right now. You can't stop me.
This is also the shortest part of the Olympian. Yeah, this is meta. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, they are pretty awkward. That's the only difficult part of this. Can't tell if that's more or less steezy than teleporting. Fun fact, that was originally going to be my method in Megalodon for Succumb to the Glitch. The part where I teleported back down to do a gallop and then the trills, I was originally going to do like a double alt elbow strum there to get myself into the motion without having to teleport, but that was way, way less consistent. A couple of them were pretty brutal. The scuff and the vibes so far have given me hell. Nice.
Hey, hun,
What up?
you want me to put lemon pepper on yours?
Yeah. The Wrath. Oh, fuck. Okay. This is another top 5 hard section. Thank you. Oh, damn, nice. So I've got... Is this toast? Yeah, toast.
A piece of toast, some mac and cheese, and half of the pizza, which didn't really come out how I thought it would, but it's mac and cheese on bread. So if you don't like the bread, just eat the fucking mac and cheese off the bread.
Alright.
The mac and cheese is really good though, because I made it to the box's specifications.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I'll finish that in a second. I want to see if I can remember my method here. Oh, I'm seeing what I'm messing up. Or do I? Well, I need to do a twin tap there. Alright, have a good one, Almonds. Okay. Okay, well, I figured out the method, but I'm gonna worry about this later, because I'd like to eat and rest, because I've been streaming for quite a while, even though it's only seemed like 2 hours, because this stream, yeah, it's been broken up. So, yeah, if you're in the VOD checking this out, bye, and adios to all the live people as well. Have a good night.